Right, good morning. Had a couple of comments. Yesterday's zeroing the PP800. I'm just getting it up now. Steve, you made a good comment, yes. I agree with you all the way. If I went to someone's house and they asked me to shoot their rifle, first of all I would take a group to see how the rifle shoots before even trying to zero it. But when you know your own gun and how it performs, to me that's unnecessary. As I said to you in my reply, I'm a little bit unorthodox in the way of how I do things. But yeah, I mean, I do agree, and if I was shooting your rifle, I would take at least 3 to 5 shots just to see if it was grouping before even trying to zero it. And then Kyle, he said good evening Terry, about sugar cubes. Well, when I go shopping next time I will get some sugar cubes. That's a very good idea, never thought of that. And me being a very strong tea drinker, I always take a little bit of sugar, so yeah, I'll get some sugar cubes. Relax Bad Knee Adventures, he says we're getting better weather. Well, I do hope so, we all need it, just to keep our keep us going sort of thing. We've had a bad summer this year. And Alan, his comment said, sorry, that's in 177. Well, all my rifles are 177. I find it much better to keep to one sort of pellet size. So when I buy rifles, when I buy pellets, I know I can use the pellets on every single rifle or every single gun I've got. So yes, it is a 177 and not 22. But also I've been looking through past videos I've done and the comments. Now when I look at comments, I always go to their YouTube site to see if they've got any videos, because some comments you get, like I had one about remember the polo mint challenge. One chap turned around and said, now try it at 50 yards. A Hatson can do it at 25. You know, the yardage don't mean anything, and the gun really does count. I don't know how much Hatsons are, but I'm working with a Beeman which is under 300 pounds, and I'm just showing people how the Beeman is accurate. So I'm not worried about other makes of rifles. And on his website he's got no videos, and he's telling me now try at 50 yards, trying to go through a polo mint. You know, a bit of a ridiculous question or comment to make. You know, if people try it themselves, then they know some of these shots are quite hard to do, and we're all going to miss sometimes, if not most of the times. You know? Anyway, today's video, what it is today, I zeroed in yesterday the PP800, and now today I'm going to do the SMK Victory. Same way, but this time I will take a group shoot, because if you remember last time I tried zeroing it, I run out of windage on the right hand side. I've checked everything. It could have been the scope mounts, slightly off to the left, but I've replaced the scope mounts on, and the scope, of course, that's the Hawk scope, and we'll try it again. But I will take three shots just to see if it's going to group before coming over to where I need it to be. Okay, so that'll be exactly the same as I did yesterday in a way of targets. And yeah, that's today's video, so it could be boring for you, and if you don't want to watch, then go to someone else's channel. Okay, so I'll see you round about, I don't know, 8 o'clock just after, and we'll start doing this zeroing on the SMK Victory CP2. So until then, I'll see you later. Bye. Right, okay, so what we've got here is the SMK Victory with the Hawk scope, long barrel, as you can see. I've got the Beeman scoping camera, and I'm using 3 types of pellets today. The JSB Exact, the Wasp will be last, I think, so we'll change them round, and the H&N Barracuda FTs. Now, I've tuned the rifle up, I've cleaned the barrel, and I've got a CO2 already in there, but I don't know how much is in there. So I'll be using that, and if I find the power weak, well then I will change the CO2. Right, we've got another, I would say, about 8 minutes to wait until 8 o'clock, and then we'll start doing this zeroing. Okay, today's target is exactly the same as yesterday. Imperial Mint, the Tic Tac, the Ball, and the Sweet X, and the Dreadful Match. You can see the dots on the target. That's the PP800 from yesterday. So I'll be taking one of those dots, do a group shot, and then I'll either go with one of these bullseyes after, and then the sweets. So it's almost the same as yesterday. Every pellet on the board has been marked what I did yesterday. Okay, so this is today's target with the SMK Victory CP2. Right. Right, good morning. I know people are getting fed up with seeing zeroing, but this is all to do with my daily diary, and today I've got to zero this in, so it's just another record on my part of what I'm doing on the day. So might as well get on. It's just gone 8 o'clock, so I've got 2 cameras on, working, I hope, and just below yesterday's zeroing, the PP800, I'm going to shoot the little dot below that with the Barracuda, okay, with the Barracuda pellets, just to see where they're shooting, because I've had to reline this scope on the mounts, because I think it might have been a little bit over to the left the other day, and plus I ran out of right hand windage, so where the pellets are going to go I don't know. Yeah, so I'll take that middle dot just below the PP800, and I take, I don't know, 3 shots and see if it's just grouping before adjusting the scope. Right, okay, so I'm loaded. I'll take the safety off and let's start. Right. Okay, that's shot to the right, down, so I'll take another shot. And that's shot to the right, just below the first pellet. So this is the third shot. And all those 3 pellets are virtually in line on the horizontal. So now I can come up. Now I'll come over to the left. So I'm coming over to the left before going up. Oh dear me, I don't believe it. I think there's a pellet in there, but I just... Right, okay, so I need to come more to the left, and that is about 1 mil dot away. It's gone to the left, round about 1/4 mil dot, so I've got to come back right. Right, that's in line on a vertical on the dot, so now I can come up. And how many mil dots would that be? About 1 mil dot. Come up. Okay, we'll try that again. Oh, that was the last shot. Okay, so oh no, it's not. Bit of a tight pellet. So it could be a bit bad. Yeah, I still need to come up. And that's virtually on the dot. So if I just come over to the right, okay, so we're going to take the first bullseye on the bottom, and these are still with the Barracuda pellets. I think I've got 2 pellets left. That's just off the bullseye, top right, and that was the last pellet. Right, okay, so we're virtually on target. So that was the last pellet of the Barracudas. So I put that down there, and now I'm going to go with the JSBs, which I've got 2 magazines of JSBs. And let's try again. Okay, so I'm going to go for the bullseye again. Now that's shot way to the right, left, but on the horizontal. Okay, so I'm going to take the dot, the first dot, second line, and that's below the dot to the left. So I just adjust it to the right a little bit. That's right in the dot. Right, okay, back to the bullseye. Once I can adjust my glasses again. That's bullseye bottom. That's half bullseye bottom. That's a bullseye. So we're now going over to the second bullseye. It's about 5 o'clock to the right, just below the bullseye, so it could be these pellets. That's dropped as well, or it could be the CO2. So what I think I do is change the CO2. I'll take this magazine out. Well, I've got one more shot, so I might as well use that. Same bullseye. Went in the same pellet hole. Now about 5:30 to the right. Right, okay. So I'm going to change the CO2 because I think it's the CO2 which is needs changing. So. Not much in there. So now I might have to do everything all over again because it's possible that the CO2 was low. Right, okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of silicone on top. Oh, there's a score up there. Very good. Okay, so that's on. You might be asking why am I zeroing it, but I like all my guns to be zeroed. So anytime I want to use them, I know they're going to be okay. Right, so we're going to go for the dot again, I think, because being a fresh CO2 in there. So first dot, top line on the left. And that's shot high. It's in line with the dot, but that could be me. And that's gone to the right. Maybe I need just in these iPod's legs. Oops. Get it lower, so it's more, mostly be more stable, but I'm lower, too low I think. Yeah, I'm too low. I'll try that. Still low. Oh dear me, I don't believe it. I keep forgetting to lock the bolt down. Yes. Oh, there goes Josh. It's just shooting all over the place with these JSPs. Right, let's go for the bullseye, the second one low. See, that's shot high. Right, I'll take one more shot with these and I'm going with the centre of the ball. It just seems to be all over the place. Right, okay, so I'm going to go now with the Wasps. Right, with the Wasps. It's looking quite good, but right, I need to take the ball. Oh no, I'll take the bottom pellet, bottom dot on the second line beside that target. That's not too bad, it's to the left. Right, oh here comes Josh. take that dot again. And I think that's in the dot. So right, okay, so that was 2, so I've got 7 shots. So what we're going to do is the Imperial Mint, and these are with the Wasps. That's the Imperial Mint gone. Now the Tic Tac. That shot low in the wood. That's the Tic Tac gone. Now for the Sweet X. Oh no, the yellow ball. And that shot low to the left. And it's still shot low to the left. Shot low to the left. God, that shot right. Right, that's the yellow ball gone. And that was with the last shot. So now I've got one more magazine of Wasps. And we're going to go for the Tic Tac. And that's the Tic Tac gun. The last target is the match. That's the match gun. Right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more shots. And we're going for the top target, I think. Number 1. And that's a bullseye. That's a bullseye a bit low. And that's just outside the bullseye. That's a bullseye on the second target. Oh, this is could be a bad pellet, this one. It was a bit hard to get in. Yeah, that dropped. And this one is also hard to get in, and that's dropped to the right. That's also dropped to the left. I think that was the last one. Right, okay, on the whole, I think the zero's there. So I can put these caps back on. I think the zero's there, and it's just down to the pellets. And also the bipod, although I've got the Beeman bipod on this. Okay. On this rifle is a bit of movement on the top, so I might not have tightened it down. I'm going to turn the scope cam off. And I can't even see. Right, the scope cam's off. Okay, so all my rifles now are zeroed in. Let's just see how many minutes I've got left on that. I've got a few more minutes left on this camera. I'm going to restart it, hang on. Right, now all three rifles are scoped in. There is still room for the zeroing, bit, you know, fine adjusting, but with the sweets it was all done, you know, and once again that was with the Wasps. So I'll go and edit this and put it on YouTube. Well, what a lovely day. Yeah, got a few clouds right over in the distance, but a lovely blue sky. This is the second walk up today with Josh, just after shooting or zeroing in the SMK victory. With a bulldog you have to take him out either early or late evening because they do overheat, and midday you can't take them out. Yeah, if you like today's video, just give the thumbs up, your comments and suggestions. This is what he does, he just sniffs away, and to get up there to that tree can take me an hour, even more. He sniffs every blade of grass. It must be like Chanel to him. Chanel number 5. Anyway, as I say, if you like the video, give the thumbs up, comments, and any suggestions what I can shoot at. Next video, be back with the Beeman. So, oh, by the way, the Beeman, John, Hawkeye TV, has just got yourself a Beeman, so if you would like to look at that, he done a better presentation than I did when I first bought mine. So yeah, if you would like to go to Hawkeye TV, have a look at John and his Beeman 1357.